सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ध्येय आईएएस चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए लेटेस्ट वीडियोस सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
Recently, a very bad news came from Indonesia. A flight carrying 62 people on Sriwijaya Air Boeing 737-500 left from Jakarta and vanished from the radar after some time on its way. The flight plunged off into the Java Sea soon after taking off. This incident has once again put a limelight on the safety of the country's aviation industry. The country has had several incidents linked to safety issues in the past as well. It is the worst place in Asia to take an airplane, with 104 accidents and about 2,353 related fatalities as per the data from the Aviation Safety Network. In today's edition of our DNS, we will be talking about the Indonesian flight crash, why Indonesia is a worst option to take a flight, and also know a few points concerning Boeing 737. Indonesian divers on Monday tried to retrieve the data recorders of Sriwijaya Air jet from the Java Sea. The Sriwijaya airplane had 12 crew and 50 passengers on board, including 10 children, and all were Indonesians. What exactly happened with the flight after takeoff is still not clear, and it will not be until the plane's black box is retrieved and examined. But for now, two things are very much clear. The jet was flying in heavy rain and the Boeing company model was almost 27 years old. The incident is the first major air crash in Indonesia since 189 passengers and crew were killed back in 2018 when a Lion Air Boeing 737 MAX plunged into the Java Sea soon after the takeoff. The Sriwijaya airplane was almost 27 years old, Boeing 737-500, much older than Boeing's problem-plagued 737 MAX model. Older 737 models are widely flown and do not have the stall prevention system implicated in the MAX safety crisis. The Boeing 737 is the world's most sold family of aircraft and has undergone several makeovers since it entered service in 1968. The 737-500 model is two generations of development before the most recent 737 MAX, which has been embroiled in a worldwide safety crisis following crashes in Indonesia and Ethiopia. Civil jets have an economic life of 25 years, meaning they become too expensive to keep flying beyond the compared to younger models, but they are also built to last for a longer period of time. Globally, Boeing delivered about 390 of the 737-500 models, which are designed to transport 145 people at once. Those flown by Sriwijaya Air, one of Indonesia's newest domestic carriers that serves a plethora of small regional destinations across the Southeast Asian nation, are configured for 120 to 112 in economy class and around 8 in the executive cabin, according to the carrier's website. The missing aircraft is not a 737 MAX, the Boeing model that was grounded from March 2019 until last December 2020 following two deadly crashes. Now, talking about the reasons why Indonesia is not one of the best places to fly. Talking about the reasons, there are several reasons to it. It is due to a combination of economic, social, as well as geographical factors. It is not just an aircraft's age that can result in problems. Indonesia is also home to one of the Earth's biggest archipelagos, a chain of islands, which has one of the highest incidences of thunderstorms and lightning strikes anywhere in the world. There are also volcanic eruptions which throw plumes of ash into the air that can get sucked into jet engines, causing them to fail. With increasing global warming, extreme weather occurrences are becoming more common. Sriwijaya Flight 182 was delayed by around an hour due to some weather conditions. Indonesia, though, has a relatively poor record on aviation safety. For more than a decade, carriers from the region were banned from flying to the European Union. Until recently, the perception had been that standards were improving, and in 2018, all Indonesian airlines were removed from the EU's blacklist. Now we have just to wait until the black box is retrieved from the sea. Only then more information can be fetched out about what happened with the flight. Lastly, let us know about Boeing 737 MAX. Boeing 737 MAX is the fourth generation aircraft manufactured by Boeing. It was banned due to two fatal crashes that took place in Indonesia and Ethiopia. Very recently, 737 MAX was permitted to fly again with all the new safety measures and repair modifications. In India, SpiceJet was the sole operator of Boeing 737 MAX. In the recent flight crash in Indonesia, the plane was 737-500 and not 737 MAX. Both are different in terms of generation, model and design. Also, 737-500, a workhorse model and had good safety record, unlike the 737 MAX, a later version with faulty software.